We got us a Walking Liberty Ender. My first find since I come over to bottom feed with Scott. Looks like we got us a big old dandy button. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah. Got us a Benji. Thinking we got some silver here. Oh no, it's not. We have us a Walker. We got us a cat bust. I can't make out a year or anything yet. That is awesome. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio, and we are back for another 3-box $half hunt. Looking for the same thing as usual. Obviously we're looking for silver, we're looking for proofs, errors, varieties, foreigns, commemoratives, or anything else cool that we can find. Got a box in front of me here. This is the lone box that I did pick up from one of my banks today. And we do have 6 heavy rolls that are at 226.5 to 226.6. which is good. Have the possibility of some 90% silver in those. And we do have quite a few rolls that are 226.1 grams or over, which also is good. Not as likely to have silver, but we're going to get into them. We're going to see what we find. I have high hopes for these 3 boxes. Box number 3 does have an ender in it, so looking forward to get to that one. So appreciate everybody coming along. Let's break into some rolls, see what we find. All right, box 1 is hunted. We have box 2 sitting here in front of us. I did find a couple NIFCs in the last 4 rolls of that first box. And we had a 2003 Denver. And we had a 2013 out of Philly. Oh, sorry, 2012 out of Philly. So those were our only 2 finds from the first box. Got box 2 here in front of us. We do have more heavy rolls. Last box did not pan out as far as the heavy rolls. Those of you who get black rolls, they got a new wrapper on these, and I'm telling you what, they are tough. It's almost like sheets of computer paper. It doesn't rip real well, so be prepared if you haven't seen any yet. I definitely don't like them, but this is what we have to deal with. So let's get into box 2, see what we find. Roll 2, first find of the box, and we have a 2013 Denver NIFC. Roll 9, and second find of the box, we have a 2011 P NIFC. Roll 10, yet another NIFC. We have a 2008 out of Denver, I believe it is. Nope, Philly. Roll 13, and under the scope here we have, this is a 1973 DDO, and we can see on our R here, it's hard to see if you get it in the right light. We definitely got a line here, we have doubling here, we have a double serif up top here and here, a little bit down here by the S. This one's a little harder to see. Definitely have some up here. You can see the doubling on the T here. And then if we come back across to the right on the In God We Trust, double serif here, double serif on the N, here, here, and down here. And then if you come over to God, you got your doubling down here, and your doubling here. So I'll bring you over to my other screen here, and I have the 1973 D FS101 DDO FS101 pulled up here. And if you look over here on the In God, you can see the doubling a little bit on the N. It's not quite as severe as the one I have, but you can definitely see the G looks the same. The O and the D, same doubling. And then if you come over here on this one, you can see it on the bottom leg of that R, the top of the U, the S, the T. So I'm pretty confident that's it. We have a 1973 DDO, and I have not found many of these. I think this may be my second one. I seem to find 77s all the time, so I'm happy to find something different. So that's a pretty good example. It's in pretty nice shape too. I would say it's probably definitely high AU, maybe a low MS. Nice looking coin. So all right, that's awesome. 1973D DDO. Roll 16, 2 coins later. And we've got us another one. Same thing here. You're doubling on your U. Over here you got doubling on the serif on the T. We get back over to the other side again. We have some light doubling here. I'm noticing it mostly on the I and the N. Of course, this looks a little bit more like machine doubling, but I think this is still going to be a good one. We still have the split serif here, here, and here. So I think that's number 2, 1973 DDO FS 101. Awesome, 2 in the box. Roll 17, and I'm thinking we got a proof. It's looking pretty good. Let's see what we have. And yes, we do. 2005 S. Not in too bad a shape. I would say this hasn't been in circulation too long. And I believe that is going to be a year that I don't have. So, awesome. Proof in the box. A couple DDOs and some NIFCs. Where's the silver? See you on the next find. Roll 32, and we have our third NIFC of the hunt. And we have a 2013 out of Philly. Same roll, and we have a 2003 out of Philly. Alright, box 2 is hunted. We have box 3 out here ready to go. Finds for box 2, I did pick up one more 2017 P NIFC. So that puts us at 6 NIFCs. We had 2 1973 D DDOs, and we had 05S proof. So we're going to get into box 3. We do have one ender, so I know we're going to have some silver in this box. I got another one right here that I'm leaning towards no, but it does look a little odd, but definitely got one. We have quite a few heavy rolls in this one. They have not panned out in any of the other boxes so far, so I'm not holding my breath. I did find that these wrappers, these new wrappers are using weigh a little bit more than the old ones. I weighed a roll with it on, roll with it off. And the other ones were about a gram, and these ones are 1.2 to 1.3 grams, so it makes a difference. So let's get into roll 1. Hopefully we can do a little bit better in this box. Roll 2 in our first find of the box. 2018 P, Ring of Death. It is a find, but this one will definitely be going back. Roll 7, and this is our ender roll. I got this started. I'm telling you, these wrappers are terrible. We'll go ahead and let's get this open, see what we have. Most likely going to be a 40, but will it have any friends? Oh, these rolls. I don't see anything yet. Looks like just the ender. And we have 1969 out of Denver. Yep, that's it. I don't see anything else. I'll be back with the next find. Same roll. I'm working my way through these, and we got us a proof. It is in rough shape. We have a 1982S. Unfortunately, I don't think I have this year. I may. I'll have to look. It's kind of ugly, but she'll probably clean up a little bit. Still a second proof for the hunt. See you on the next find. Roll 12, and it looks like we have got us another 40. Fourth one from the end. Yes, sir, 1967. We'll take that. Silver number 2 of the box. Roll 13, and under the scope again, we have another one. We have another 1973D DDO FS 101. Splitting here, splitting here. Here on the serif, you can see it coming down the N. You can see it on the G here, the O, the D, double serif here at the top of the D. And then if we get over here to this side, you can see it here, doubling here, here. And you got some on the S, you can see right here. 2 different ones, and then there's a little bit of splitting on the serif here on the T. That is number 3 of this box. And I hardly ever find these, so that's pretty awesome. All right, back to the hunt. Roll 14, and the DDOs roll on. 1974D under the scope. You're doubling here on the R. You can see it here on the N. You can see it here on the S. So she's a good looking one. A little bit here on the E too. I'll take that. Haven't found very many of these either, so happy to have it. 4th DDO of this box. That's pretty cool. All right, we are back for the wrap up. 3rd box is hunted. All in all, I'm still happy with the hunt. I was expecting a little bit more. We had quite a few heavy rolls. I think we ended up with 15 or 16 rolls between the 3 boxes that were over 226, 4 or over. Still happy with the results. Just a little surprised. Like I said, these new wrappers they have on them appear to be 0.2 to 0.3 grams more, which is making a little bit difference in the weight. But we get on to our finds. So box number 1, we had 2 NIFCs. Box number 2, we had 6 NIFCs and a 2005 S proof. Box number 3, we ended up with 3 1973D DDOs, 1 1974D DDO, which was awesome to find 4 in one box, 1 NIFC, which was a 2018 with a ring of death that will go back. We did get 1 proof that I will probably pitch back if I can't get it to clean up pretty decent. I did check, don't have this one, so I'm going to try to clean it up. And if I can clean it up decently, I'll hang on to it. And most importantly, we extended the streak another week. We did get 2 silvers. We got a 1967 and a 1969D. So I'm happy with that. One was an ender, and we had a friend a few rolls later. So I will definitely take that. Very happy to go another week. I think we're on 11 or 12 weeks now. I will try to figure that out before the next video and get an exact total. A lot going on, and I just kind of lost track. So anyway, appreciate everybody coming along. Remember to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next hunt. And 2 more silvers to add to the jar.
The sweet sun pouring